What's up, Earth signs? I was supposed to do this Friday, but it's been a weekend. I have nobody to blame but myself. You know, I'd like to blame anything else outside of myself, but my choice. But I'm here now, and it's better late than never. A couple of days late, I apologize, but this is your reading. I'm going to do 2 readings for y'all this week because I've been neglecting my Earth signs, and I apologize. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. If you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. Anything you want to find out about me is all linked in the description below. You can join my email list, become a patron, buy me a coffee. It's all linked down below. Thank you to everybody who was supported. Ooh, we love that. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck. That could be a little bit closed off emotionally. Or just really feeling a lot internally, right? Because you have the Ace of Wands here, which is like this new spark, zest for life, this brand new zest for life. There's something that's really opening you up. Could be a new relationship for some of you. 2 of Cups is a partnership of some sort. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It could just be maybe a new friendship. Maybe somebody you've just met is like breathing life back into you, or new partnerships. It's about a partnership. Whenever I see the 2 of Cups, there's really nothing else to think of when I see this other than 2 people getting along, breaking bread together, partnership. That's the thought process, right? You have the King of Swords in reverse, which tells me you might be having some doubts in your brain about something. It doesn't feel too colossal though, to the Earth signs I'm speaking to. It seems like, you know, things will be cleared, like whatever doubts you're having will be cleared up. It's giving like, I don't know what it's giving, to be quite honest. It's giving balance, is like definitely. It's giving like residual brain fog that's about to like go away. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, kind of just confirms it. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, some sort of partnership. You could be like collaborating with somebody. I don't know why I want to say that, because the 3 of Pentacles isn't out, but you could be working with somebody, alongside somebody, right? The 6 of Pentacles is all about reciprocity. So what I'm putting in, another person is putting in, and that's where this balance comes from. Again, 6 of Pentacles is definitely all about balance. Queen of Wands is out. This is very passionate, fiery energy, in a good way, in the best way, right? Like she's fierce and spicy, but in the best way possible. Again, though, that little twinge of like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. It's here. It's also impulsivity as well. So could be a warning to some of you guys to like, don't jump the gun with things. If somebody comes into your life that you're like really attracted to, let's say, or you're really wanting to make a move on it, like nobody's saying don't do it. just don't fucking like get yourself into a relationship quicker than you want to be, right? It's that sort of vibe. But as I was saying, and the cards just confirmed it, it's this little twinge of mental doubt or lack of clarity that's about to be cleared up with something, possibly something you might be finding out, something you might be figuring out on your own. It's like the fog is about to be lifted. That's the feeling that I'm getting, right? There's this spark. Maybe you meet somebody, you connect with somebody, somebody lead like a partnership where you're like meeting somebody and somebody puts you on the path of somebody else that like benefits you, and bam, it's like a new perspective, new ideas, but like also clears your brain fog. Does that make sense? Because it doesn't make sense to me. But we're gonna keep going. I'm seeing y'all as the Queen of Wands, which is funny. Could be like female entrepreneurship vibes as well. But it's really just getting shit done. The Queen of Wands is somebody who gets shit done. Wow, there's the Six of Pentacles again that just fell out. Ten of Wands. It's a lot of responsibilities. And there's the King of Wands. So there's an energetic match here, right? Two go-getters, two people who are working for themselves. This is, again, more entrepreneurship energy, but just doers, people who take action on things, right? Make things happen. I feel like either it's very confident energy. So I feel like you're stepping into confidence as well. Like you have this, again, this spark of like somebody either it feels like another person kind of breathing life into you. You have a lot of things going on with the Ten of Wands. It's like you're carrying a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of things to worry about, but you're not letting that stop you. And that's the beautiful part, right? Like maybe you took on a new position where you have more responsibility weighing heavily on your shoulders, but it doesn't feel like it's bringing you down. It feels like you have the right connections. You've made the right connections. You have people in your corner that are there to help you and guide you, possibly with the Six of Pentacles. I'm just seeing it as like, again, reciprocity, getting the help that you need in a practical sense, possibly in a work setting, right? I know a Taurus and I know a Virgo specifically who are like have leveled up in career. And so that could mean for them taking on more work responsibilities, right? And while you might be new in the position, you might be feeling like, what the fuck am I doing? Holy shit. You have the right support system around you and the right partnerships around you that you're going to be just fine. Because the King of Wands can represent a boss, but it's not a boss. It's a boss. It's like a CEO or like entrepreneur boss who allows you the freedom to also be and do whatever the fuck it is you need to, because the Queen of Wands has autonomy as well. And that's where that energetic match comes from. That's where that Two of Cups comes from. It's two people who are on the same page, right? They have the same means to the same ends, if that makes sense. And this person is probably helping you to cut through all of the noise in your brain. Maybe they're teaching you. Sometimes I read this and I'm like, yeah, that's going to resonate with that Taurus that I know. That's going to resonate with that Virgo that I know. You have a lot of things on your plate, but it feels like even with 10 wands in your hand, you can still handle it. Sun in reverse, which is basically still the sun. It's just happiness, growth, expansion, I want to say. just be careful. Again, be careful. You, especially with this Knight of Swords here in reverse. Be careful to not overdo certain things, right? Too much time in the sun can burn you. So the sun is a beautiful thing. It helps things grow. It helps things replenish and all of that. But if you spend too much time in the sun, you go from getting that vitamin D to literally needing aloe vera. You know what I'm saying? So 5 of Wands in reverse is releasing, not releasing, it's kind of shying away from the conflict. I kind of want to pull another card before I speak on that. Magician in reverse. Some of y'all could be wondering, like, do I have what it takes? Can I do this? Like, do I have the abilities that I need? The answer is yes. You might not be seeing it right away, though. You might be having those inner doubts creep up. That could be a card that says you're faking it till you're making it as well, like, right? So you might be putting on this mask where you're showing like, no, I know what the fuck I'm doing, when really in your head you're like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But nobody would know that because you're like kind of wearing this mask, not like necessarily lying, but the Magician in reverse is a trickster. With these cards, it doesn't look like a bad trickster though. Doesn't look like a trickster who's, trying to con you out of money or something like that. It's just like, I need to do this in order to survive where I'm at. Five of Cups. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Chariot. Are y'all not telling people you're not happy or something like that? Like, the Five of Cups can be regret. Could be there's the Two of Cups again, right? There are the two cups, but this person's only focusing on the three that have fallen, right? So you might be focusing on the wrong things, and maybe it's making you sad. Maybe it's making you like, maybe you're focusing too much on the things that you've done wrong in any situation, but could be like a position, right? And you're getting down on yourself. Some of y'all could have, like, again, this Ace of Wands is like, I just started this new position or this new endeavor, and I have the support around me, but like, you might be hasty. You might be wanting to get it like that, not realizing like you might just need to ease into certain things. And the Chariot is Cancer energy, but first and foremost, this is willpower and kind of taking control through the chaos, right? Making sure things don't go off track. The Seven of Swords in reverse, it feels to me like a revelation, like revealing the truth, or the truth being revealed in some sort of situation. So I don't know if the mask is coming off soon. Whatever mask you're wearing or somebody else is wearing is coming off soon, and you're finding something out. The Chariot is a movement card. It's a card of, again, some of y'all have moved, some of y'all have moved positions, some of y'all have moved locations, some of y'all are still going to be moving. Maybe you're sad about that because you don't want to move. There's a level of like, I need to pretend, I need to put on a face. But it feels like also with the Seven of Swords in reverse, you're not getting, like, you're not fooling anyone. That's what it feels like. You're not fooling anyone. That makes sense? As the Fool in reverse is at the bottom of the deck, which is honestly foolishness. Right. something's being found out, something, there's a cutting through confusion. And whatever it is you might be finding out or realizing on your own, it's not something that necessarily feels good to you, but it's because you're focusing on something you shouldn't be focusing on. You're focusing on the negatives in a situation, because underneath all of this is a decent support system. The justice is telling me right then and there, you need to be approaching this situation as objectively and neutrally as possible. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is another idiot. I don't know if you're surrounded by idiots or what. You're feeling trapped, but you really aren't. You're just trapped up here. This is insecurities. Something might be triggering your insecurities. Let's see what these cards say. I feel like you're going to be all right as long as, oh, wow. Okay. Faith. As long as you have faith. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. That's not a coincidence. I never get this card either. Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Again, more about light. Recognizing the light within you. That's where that Ace of Wands comes from as well, like the spark within you. Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. I don't know if some of y'all are going through like a little funk. Doesn't seem like something too fucking heavy, but there could be a little lull that you're feeling. And first and foremost, you have a support system, whether that's on the other side or around you. There's a support system, and you need to have faith and trust in that. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. I never get any of these cards. There's an inner trusting that needs to happen. Maybe that's where that Seven of Swords in reverse comes from. Like there's a lack of trust, and you're kind of needing to you're needing to really trust that everything is happening the way that it should, and everything's going to work out the way that it should as well. This is the most neutral card, right? This is like keeping the balance and objectivity without putting your biases on things, and you know what I mean? And without putting your, it's like reading the facts of the case instead of how you feel about the case, if that makes sense. It feels a little all over the place. I apologize. I apologize also for the delay, but that's your reading for the week. I hope that makes some sort of sense. Let a bitch know. All right. Peace out.